Welcome to the Raw Spotlight podcast, where we feature inspiring leaders in the B2B space and share their unique stories. Let's get started with the show.
Hi, welcome to the Raw Spotlight, where we explore leadership, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing. I'm Emily Au, co-founder of Ready Artwork, joined by my business partner today, Victor Huynh. This is day 2 at Vistara 2025, and we're diving into AI systemization, scalable content strategies, and how B2B agencies can stay competitive in a rapidly evolving landscape. From keynotes to hands-on workshops, today we're about building repeatable AI systems that work for both agencies and their clients, and unlocking practical strategies to get more out of content production. If you missed day 1, we talked about AI adoption, bridging the implementation gap, and building AI command centers. But today, it's all about scale, structure, and staying ahead. Hey, before we start, I have a sponsor message. This episode was brought to you by Ready Artwork, a website-first digital marketing agency focused on long-term growth. Our proven 7-step website blueprint is the heart of everything we do, designed to build high-performing, lead-generating websites. If you want a full breakdown, check it out on our episode for the 7-step blueprint or visit readyartwork.com to learn more. And today, joined with me once again is co-founder of Ready Artwork, Victor Huynh, a strategic leader in B2B design, web systems, and digital transformation. Let's unpack today's biggest ideas. Welcome, Victor.
Hey, thanks. Good to be back. We're out here in Denver, Colorado. Just finished up the second full day, so a lot of stuff to unpack today.
Yeah, so we're actually recording this live here, still at right outside the conference. But Victor, I have really just 3 questions for you today. Question number 1: how can B2B companies, like our clients and listeners, start integrating AI into existing workflows without overwhelming their team?
Yeah, so we've been talking all AI this last 2 days with a lot of very smart people. And one of the things is really start small, right? So what we learned from some of the experts was choose existing workflows that you have within your company, like any SOPs, if you have SOPs. Hopefully you do have SOPs. And take a look at anything that takes a lot of manual work and build out a workflow and somehow figure out how to leverage AI to do that. Something we talked about was Agentic RAG, right? So, for example, from yesterday's episode, we talk about the RAG, basically a process that you have your business information. Like, let's just say a simple one would be HR, right? Your HR handbook. Everyone should have an HR handbook, especially if you're in California, right? You have your HR handbook, you load that up onto your Google Doc or whatever repository you have. Then you've used that to feed your RAG setup. And then you have a chatbot, for example, that allows your team to go ask, hey, which days do we have off? What are our holidays? What is our PTO? What is our whatever it is, right? And that can reduce, possibly, depending on the size of your team, it can reduce anywhere from a couple of hours a month to even more, right? And it solves a problem. You start small, right? And then that will start sparking ideas of, okay, what else can I solve? Is there a customer, is there a point where I have to update clients' information, or are there other things in accounting that take a lot of time, manual process? Do I need to send reminders to people to pay bills, right? So those are all smaller projects that you can now optimize and start taking back some of your time. So I think that's a really good use of AI technology, especially in the B2B space.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, like starting with something that can help save the organization or the department time. Okay, second question. What is one way AI can help B2B businesses improve content production while maintaining quality and consistency?
Yeah, so one thing that we talked about is, a lot of people, first thing they start thinking about is like, the first question, right? Well, how much time can I save? How much time can I save? And The other thing with AI is that AI has fantastic memory compared to human brains. Um, so how do we leverage those capabilities to improve our quality, like customer satisfaction, for example, right? Um, so there's a lot of things that you can integrate into your process that not only just saves you time, but then now you can do things consistently. They don't, AI is not going to forget to fire a message out, an email out, or a Slack message out to remind you, hey, your meeting's tomorrow, or hey, your report's going to be due. Make sure you approve these and get these out to the client, right? So there's a million ways, but one of the things is just to really, really leverage AI. It's a tool, right? It's not a solution. The people like us and like our clients and you guys that run B2B orgs, you're solving a problem. So the AI isn't really the solution. AI is a tool. Yeah. And how do we leverage that to get more out of it, not only for efficiency, but for also quality?
Okay, last question for you. From today's sessions, what's the most actionable insights B2B leaders should take so that we can help them with within their organization?
So if you're like us, and a lot of the guests at the event today, very few of them have something called an AI policy. So an AI policy is just you can document on Google Docs or a Word doc, right? It just states how you guys as an organization approach AI and what are the do's and don'ts. It could be simple as that, right? Because without that, you're basically telling your team you can do whatever you want with AI. I don't care, right? Whether you use it or whether you don't use it, I really don't care. So you really have to determine as an organization, what's your comfort level and what do you want? Do you want to be all in and say, hey, I want to make sure we use AI at every single step of our entire process? Or am I more conservative and I only want to use it in these kind of situations and I don't want them in any other situations, right? It might be legal, it might be HR, it might be certain things that you want to be kind of clear of certain things. But defining that and having a formal AI policy is a great first step. And it sends a great signal to your team too, right? So I think that's something we're going to be doing. AI is new to a lot of people, but that's something that's really simple that a lot of people don't think about.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I do like that. And that's something that we would take as an action item too, as a company.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wraps up the 2 days here in Denver. This is the Vistara 2025 conference. Today was all about making AI practical, turning it from a buzzword into a structured, repeatable systems that supports both internal operations and customer-facing strategies. For B2B organizations, the message is clear. You don't need to overhaul everything. Start with something small. Use AI to support something that you're already using that's already working for you, and build systems that can scale as you are growing your business. But if you found today's insight valuable, don't forget to subscribe or leave us a review and follow us on our social medias for more takeaways. But Victor, if anyone wants to connect with us, how should they do so?
ReadyOurWork.com, and I'm active on socials and LinkedIn. Just make sure you mention that you came across our podcast, and that way I'll connect because we get too many spammers on there. Okay.
All right, great. Until next time, stay curious, stay innovative, and thanks for listening to the Raw Spotlight. I'm Emily, and thank you for tuning in. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Raw Spotlight podcast. We'll see you again next time, and be sure to click subscribe to get future episodes.